Hey guys, I'm so happy to be here with my brand new friends, Sylvia and Suzanne. Today, we're going to talk about their business. I know you always want to step behind the scenes into somebody's business, and today you are doing it. So guys, can you tell me a little about yourselves? I want to hear all about metabolic balance.
All right, Sylvia, do you want to start?
To start.
Suzanne, tell us a little about it.
Yeah, okay, I can start too. So my background is that I'm a trained NMD from Germany, but since I moved to the United States 20 years ago, I had to kind of venture out in different areas of health and medicine. So I did research, I did teaching. But eventually, my passion always was nutrition because I feel like nutrition is the foundation of health, and it is the most basic tool that should come first when it's also comes to address chronic conditions. So I did another diploma in holistic nutrition, started my own nutrition practice, and basically from the very start of starting my little practice, I did metabolic balance, which helped me a lot with kind of establishing a clientele.
Yeah,
Because what metabolic balance makes so special is it is a personalized and customized nutrition program. It's not just a weight loss program. It is really a program that is good for diabetes, is good for women going through perimenopause, is good for all chronic inflammatory diseases. So you have basically a really wide clientele that you can use this program with. And the other factor that made it so easy to implement in my practice is that you basically don't have to write meal plans. You don't have to prescribe the eating. It is done for you by Metabolic Balance, because with the health history and the blood work that we do, a really personalized plan is developed for each individual, and you can really focus on the coaching part.
yes.
And the good thing also was for me that since it is a program that it's relatively easy to kind of integrate in your daily life, because it's just whole foods. It's not something that you have to buy a shake or something. It
Right. We're
really is
talking
comes down
real
to
food. Real
yeah,
food.
real food that you can buy in the grocery store. And the structure of the program gives the clients really good guidance regarding the foods to choose, regarding portion sizes, regarding how do I combine foods. And with the success that my clients had, I got a lot of referrals.
Wow.
It's a lot of word-to-word
Yep.
recommendations. And yeah, that was, I feel like when you're starting a nutrition practice, it is just a fantastic tool to have.
Yes.
And then over time, it really gets to that you love the program, because the effects are just really amazing. I cannot say it differently, because I have clients who said, you changed my life.
I always feel when we get those testimonials from our clients, it really helps to shape our confidence to show up and get more and have that visibility. Because when we don't believe in what we're launching as a program, it's really hard to do a discovery call. It's really hard to do visibility in this
Yes.
way. How did you guys meet?
Well, we met in person actually very late in our working together. Now, there was also lockdown in the meantime, so
Yeah.
I have to say that. But I was working for Metabolic, or I am working for Metabolic Balance since 2008. I became a coach.
Oh, wow.
I then became the co-trainer with the mastermind of the program. I became the co-trainer in 2011. So I'm all that time already with Metabolic Balance. I'm now not coaching anymore because I do more the background, the admin things. You know, I'm the CEO for the United States, and so my responsibility has shifted a little bit, but also responsible for the certification of the coaches. Susanne has started to join me and also bring input into the certification. So we do the practical part, we do together. And our certification is all online. However, they are guided through the program. When there are any questions, we're there to help in the certification process. And honestly, we met at an event. So, and we both.
Yeah, I think to add a little bit more to that, with my background, the medical background and my scientific background, Sylvia sometimes reach out to me when coaches have questions, because we do provide support for our coaches. And that eventually led to me, working on a more consistent basis together with Sylvia, doing webinars. We do continuing education webinars. For example, we have one coming up where we kind of give the background about the new drugs, the GLP-1 agonists, to kind of really help our coaches to be well informed, so that they can coach to their best knowledge. And I think this is how it started, that Sylvia asked me if I could do a presentation, if I would be interested doing a webinar, and one thing led to the other. Yeah.
Correct.
That's
And
wonderful.
we just work very well together.
Oh, that's
And we are
wonderful.
both from Germany. So
So tell me, what is your goal with Metabolic Balance? Is it to get new coaches to come and join you? Is it to get them to go through the certification program?
Right. Yes. So our coaches go through the certification program, and yes, we are looking for more coaches. We are advertising. We are not very much advertising, but we are on social media. We are encouraging like-minded practitioners to get in contact with us. We will offer a meeting where we explain what the program is about, answer their questions. We also provide first information. We also provide information on our website, but we provide also more information when it comes to a study or a case report that was published by Susanne, by the way, in a peer-reported
peer-reviewed
magazine. Okay, thank you. And so, we're looking for coaches, but we are looking also for educated coaches that have a background in health, because.
How long is your certification?
Oh, relatively short. I mean, Susanne did it like she started on Friday and she was done on Sunday. All in total, we have 16 lessons. They are all between, those 60 lessons are the medical fundamentals. They are between 20 and I want to say 45 minutes. All of them include a summary and then also checkpoints. They include 2 exams, one after lesson 8, the midterm, and one after lesson 16. And when they're done with that, we're moving them into the next course, which is the practical application. And the sessions there are between, I want to say, an hour and 90 minutes. Also ending with an exam there. But as I said, we are always on their side if any coach has, or any student at this point of time, any coach in training has a question, then we are there to help. Another real big benefit of our certification is too that that those new coaches will get their plan. So we're submitting actually their own nutrition plan with them together, and they are like parallel to their certification. They experience already the wonderful nutrition plan.
Wonderful. And what do you think sets your program apart from other programs that are out there in the industry?
I think the biggest thing is, or there's several. I'm not sure which one is the biggest. So for one, it's science-based, and it's always, the newest science is always applied. So it's kind of an ever-evolving program. It's not stuck one, it's a program developed, and even if new science comes out, it wouldn't change. It is constantly developed further. It is personalized, which means it is individualized to every person's needs. And that makes it, in my opinion, standing apart from most other programs which are not truly personalized. So if, for example, if we look at blood type diets, that is not a personalized diet. This is, and the science is kind of questionable. So we really take the individual health history, the background, the medication, if there's any, food allergies, and then the blood work, and everything is put together, and then the person gets the plan for that person and for that body and that metabolism. And I think that makes it truly unique. The other thing is, the program is always coming with coaching. So that is a non-negotiable part. We cannot, metabolics cannot be sold as a plan and then you let them run. No, they have to have the coaching, which I think is crucial for anyone who wants to change eating habits. We all know that it's so hard to change habits. It doesn't matter what habit it is. It's not easy, and it's not anyone's fault. It's not the willpower. It's just how our brain is wired. Exactly.
How long is your program?
It depends. So I customize my programs really to the individual need. If I have a client who is very healthy and says, oh, I just want to lose 10 pounds and, try to eat better, I don't eat like balanced meals, I usually work with them for, 12 weeks, not longer. Right. Then I have clients who I have one of my case reports. He started with 260 pounds, diabetes, heart failure, high blood pressure, all the things of metabolic syndrome. And he worked with me for 9 months because he wanted to, and lost 60 pounds, has now well-controlled diabetes, halved his medication, and his doctors and at University of Penn, they are speechless and don't know what happened.
Wow, I love those kind of testimonies. And I think that there are a lot of people, we live in a market right now where everyone talks about passive income. But I think you really need to get your one-on-one strong and healthy, and having that one-on-one coaching to even know how to put a program together for passive income. And I feel like even for that, it's really hard when a person's trying to change their life to not have that accountability.
Yeah. I agree. And I have to say, since Metabolic Balance provides you with the program, you don't have to do that part.
Yeah.
You also get a lot of material for the coaching, like how to consult the clients, so that you really can focus on the coaching part. And I think that is what motivates most of the coaches to get into the holistic health niche out there anyway. I mean, yes, passive income, I get it's easy.
But nothing's easy. I think nothing's easy. I think that we hear that as coaches and we think that it's going to be easy, but even a self-paced program takes marketing. I was on a phone call with a new coach earlier, and I was saying to her, everything takes marketing. You have to do it. And when you have a done for you program, you can think more about the coaching and how you're delivering the program and working on your coaching skills than making the program.
And I have this discussion with my husband quite a lot, because he is at an age he could retire, but he doesn't want to, because he really loves what he does. And this is exactly how I feel. I love what I do. So I don't actually, it's not a burden to work. I always feel like, it's a privilege.
Yes, without a doubt. I think it's a privilege and an honor to be able to be working and doing what you love. I know for myself, I left commercial real estate because I knew this was what I had to do. It was like my mission. And when I started coaching, because I coached for 5 years, and then I moved into another aspect of my business, it was amazing. And it was great to have the testimonials and to see transformation. So before we finish this interview, talk to me about the kind of coach that you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, ideally it is someone who has a background in nutrition or some field that is related to nutrition. But I feel like if you are a motivated health coach and you do not have in-depth knowledge of nutrition, but are willing to put the work in, and
Yeah.
I wanted to add that when you asked about how long the program is. So I have a lot of background in nutrition and medicine per se. So of course I could move very swiftly through the program because I knew a lot of things. I didn't have to look up many things.
Yeah.
It was still very valuable to me though, because some things I, were not at my forefront anymore. But if you're willing to put a little bit of work in and read a little bit more and get a basic knowledge about nutrition, you do not have to have a formal education in nutrition at this point, we feel like. But you have to be motivated to kind of get knowledge and get around
Even when I went to school, I still had to buy extra books that I was really interested in to learn.
Yeah.
I think that becomes when you're a great learner, is you learn how to find those questions and navigate them and do your research.
Yeah. And before the pandemic hit, I actually had this vision to create a holistic health house with my friend. She's a yoga therapist, and we had a chiropractor and me as a nutrition coach. We basically wanted to create a place where we would offer the complete wellness and health and well-being for individuals. So this is also something. So if you are a chiropractor, for example, who has a more holistic view, instead of just, cracking joints, then this could be an additional, an ideal addition. So
yeah, a nice stream of income, especially if you're established. I think whether you're starting out or established, having done for you content is especially important because there's so much that we're juggling as business owners. You have to think about your newsletter, and you have to think about list building, and you have to think about email marketing and social media. And the last thing you want to think about is your program.
Yeah. Also, someone who is working in the healthcare industry right now and wants to get out and wants to establish their own individual business.
Right.
You can metabolic balance, if you have good connections, if you're networking really well, you can kind of metabolic balance can be your main center of your business.
Yeah.
And you don't have to invest a lot. You just,
how much is it to join, to go through the program?
The cost for the client.
The cost for the certification.
For the coaches.
For the certification. We're just shy of $2,000, so $1,997 right now. As I said, there is benefit. All of coaches will be of the Holistic Council because we have those different states where some people need some support, so some legal support, and I cannot know that all. So, they have also different benefits, like, for example, the continuous education for a year. Then also, as I said before, they get a meal plan for themselves.
Don't they get also CEUs for NANP when they do the certification?
Yeah, some of the schools, actually, not only NANP, but some of our partner schools give them
credits.
Correct.
Wonderful. Well, you guys sound amazing, and I love your synergy between the two of you. Can you tell everyone where to find you guys?
Our website is real easy, www.metabolic-balance.us. Or also very easy is us@metabolic-balance.com is our email address. On our website as well is a form where they can give their interest and well, let us know where they know us from, you know.
Yes, yes, without a doubt. Well, thank you so much for being on this interview today for the foundation. We truly appreciate it, and we can't wait to feature you guys. Do you have anything you want to say before we leave?
I just think it's a great opportunity for everyone out there, and yeah, just eat well, be healthy.
Don't stress
yeah,
too much. Don't
Yeah.
stress, even though you're starting your business.
take good care of yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
As
We're
coaches.
looking forward to meet new practitioners. Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you.